Hello, how are you, friends? Fine? I am also fine. Welcome back to another exciting learning episode. અત્યાર સુધીમાં આપણે યુનિટ 1 to 5 અને રિવિઝનને ખૂબ ધ્યાનપૂર્વક સમજ્યા. હવે આપણે અંગ્રેજી વાંચવાનો વધુ મહાવરો કરવાનો છે અને તે પણ આગળના યુનિટ્સની જેમ, એટલે કે lots of entertainmentની સાથે. So, all my dear friends, today we are going to learn about let's read more of English language. તો ચાલો હવે તમારા અંગ્રેજીના પાઠ્યપુસ્તકમાં Let's read more ને ધ્યાનપૂર્વક જુઓ. Let's read more માં 2 prayers, 2 poems, 3 prose અને Let's laugh માં ઘણા બધા જોક્સ આપેલા છે. હવે આપણે આજના એપિસોડમાં Let's read more માં જેનો અભ્યાસ કરવાનો છે તેને એક રૂપરેખા દ્વારા સમજી લઈએ. Let's read more. Prayers, like the sunflower, be careful. Poems, come out to play. A ball game. Prose, the Ganga. The art of whitewashing. Killer plants. Let's laugh. તો ચાલો હવે તમે તમારા પાઠ્યપુસ્તકના Let's read more માં આપેલ ફર્સ્ટ પોયમ લાઇક ધ સનફ્લાવર ને ધ્યાનપૂર્વક જુઓ. મિત્રો, તમારે બધાએ આ પ્રેયર ગાતા શીખવી છે ને? હા, તો ચાલો આપણે સૌ સાથે મળીને આ પ્રેયરને ગાઈએ.
Like the sunflower that follows every moment of the sun. Like the sunflower that follows every moment of the sun. So I turn toward you to follow you, my Lord. In simplicity, charity I follow. In simplicity, charity I follow. Like the sunflower. In simplicity, honesty I follow. In simplicity, honesty I follow. Like the sunflower. In simplicity, fidelity I follow. In simplicity, fidelity I follow. Like the sunflower. Like the sunflower.
ચાલો હવે તમે તમારા પાઠ્યપુસ્તકમાં આપેલ સેકન્ડ પ્રેયર બી કેરફુલ ને ધ્યાનપૂર્વક જુઓ.
Be careful with your eyes, what you see. Be careful with your eyes, what you see. There is God up above who is watching you with love. There is God up above who is watching you with love. So be careful with your eyes, what you see. So be careful with your eyes, what you see. Be careful with your ears, what you hear. Be careful with your ears, what you hear. There is God up above who is watching you with love. There is God up above who is watching you with love. So be careful with your ears, what you hear. So be careful with your ears, what you hear. Be careful with your tongue, what you say. Be careful with your tongue, what you say. There is God up above who is watching you with love. There is God up above who is watching you with love. So be careful with your tongue, what you say. So be careful with your tongue, what you say. Be careful with your heart, what you love. Be careful with your heart, what you love. There is God up above who is watching you with love. There is God up above who is watching you with love. So be careful with your heart, what you love. So be careful with your heart, what you love.
તો હવે આપણે સૌ સાથે મળીને કમ આઉટ ટુ પ્લે નામની આ સરસ મજાની પોયમને સરસ મજાના સંગીત સાથે ગાતા શીખીએ.
Boys and girls, come out to play. The moon does shine as bright as day. Boys and girls, come out to play. The moon does shine as bright as day. Leave your supper and leave your sleep and come with your friends in the street. Leave your supper and leave your sleep and come with your friends in the street. Come with a whoop and come with a call. Come with a goodwill or come not at all. Come with a whoop and come with a call. Come with a goodwill or come not at all.
ચાલો હવે સેકન્ડ પોયમ અ બોલ ગેમને પણ સરસ મજાના સંગીત સાથે ગાતા શીખીએ.
Bounce ball, 1, 2, 3. Underneath my right leg and round about my knee. Bounce ball, 1, 2, 3. Underneath my right leg and round about my knee. Bounce ball, bird or bee. Flying from the rosebud up into the tree. Bounce ball, bird or bee. Flying from the rosebud up into the tree. Bounce ball, fast you go. Underneath my left leg and round about my toe. Bounce ball, fast you go. Underneath my left leg and round about my toe. Bounce ball, butterfly, flying from the rosebud up into the sky. Bounce ball, butterfly, flying from the rosebud up into the sky. Bounce ball, you can't stop. Right leg and left leg, round them both you hop. Bounce ball, you can't stop. Right leg and left leg, round them both you hop. Bounce ball, shy white dove, tell me how to find in my own true love. Bounce ball, shy white dove, tell me how to find in my own true love. Wilfred Thorley.
તો ચાલો હવે આપણે પ્રોઝ એટલે કે ગદ્યમાં આપેલી સરસ મજાની સ્ટોરીઝને ધ્યાનપૂર્વક સમજીશું.
Prose 1. The Ganga. Rivers are the lifeline for the mankind. There are many great rivers in our country, India. The Ganga is the most important and the greatest river among them. The Ganga is 2,480 kilometers long. The source of the Ganga is in the Himalayan mountains. It comes down through the hills and flows into the Bay of Bengal. The Ganga is a holy river. There are many stories of how the river Ganga came down to the earth. Would you like to know one of them? Long ago, there was a king. His name was Sagar. He had a beautiful horse. He wanted to give his horse as a present to the gods. One day, a thief took away the horse. The king was very unhappy. He sent all his sons to search for it. But he asked one of his sons, named Bhagirath, to stay with him. Sagar's son searched the horse all over the land, but they could not find it anywhere. So they decided to search it inside the earth. They dug a deep, deep hole. At last, they came to a great sea. There, they saw a very old man. Sagar's sons disturbed that old man. So he became very angry. He became so angry that he burned Sagar's all sons to ashes. Now only the water of the Ganga could give them a new life. But at that time the Ganga was not on the earth. She was in the heaven. Bhagirath was alone at home. He prayed to the river Ganga to come down on the earth and bring his brothers to life again. The Ganga was happy to be on the earth, but she was afraid that her fall from heaven to earth would break the earth. Bhagirath requested Lord Shiva to hail the Ganga. Lord Shiva agreed. He asked the Ganga to flow down to earth through his long hair. In this way, the Ganga could come down gently to the earth. The Ganga flowed over the ash of Sagar's sons and they all came to life again. Bhagirath prayed the Ganga to flow on the earth. So, she is also known as Bhagirathi.
તો ચાલો હવે તેની એક્સરસાઇઝ જુઓ. એક્સરસાઇઝ 1. Choose A, B or C and complete each of the sentences given below. Exercise 2. Collect other such stories about the river Ganga and share with your class. મિત્રો, આ બંને એક્સરસાઇઝીસ તમારે ધ ગંગા સ્ટોરીને આધારે તમારા શિક્ષકની મદદથી પૂર્ણ કરવાની છે. ધ ગંગા સ્ટોરીને આધારે આ બંને એક્સરસાઇઝ તમે કમ્પ્લીટ કરશો ને? ગુડ. ચાલો હવે પ્રોઝ 2ની સ્ટોરી ધ આર્ટ ઓફ વ્હાઇટ વોશિંગને ધ્યાનપૂર્વક સાંભળીએ.
Prose 2. The Art of Whitewashing. It was Saturday, a holiday. There was no school and no homework to do. Tom was very happy. But just then, Aunt Polly called him and said,
Look here, Tom. Today you're not going out to play. I want you to whitewash this whole fence. Take this bucket of whitewash and this brush and set to work immediately.
Tom looked at the fence and then at the bucket. Such a big fence and such a lot of whitewash. Tom felt very sad. Suddenly, a brilliant idea came to his mind. He took up his brush and started the work silently. Soon, he saw Ben coming that way. Ben had a nice red apple in his hand. Tom's mouth watered, but he continued to whitewash. Ben wanted to make fun of Tom. He walked up to him and said,
Hello, Tom. What is this? Work even on a holiday?
Work?
What do you call work?
Why isn't that work?
Well, maybe it is, maybe it is not. All I know is that it delights Tom Sawyer.
Tom carefully swept his brush like an artist. Then he stepped back and looked at the painting. He added a touch here and a touch there. Ben watched all this. He was getting more and more interested.
Tom, may I whitewash a little?
No, no. Aunt Polly is very particular about this fence. Everybody cannot paint the wall the right way.
Is that so? Tom, I will be very careful. Please let me try just a little.
Ben, I don't mind, but you don't know Aunt Polly. She will kill me. She wants me and me alone to do it.
I will be careful, Tom. Please let me try. I will give you half my apple.
No, no, Ben. I am afraid.
Tom, I will give you the whole apple.
Tom gave Ben the brush and took his apple. Ben set to work in the hot sun. Tom sat down happily in the shade of a tree and ate the apple.
He kept telling Ben again and again.
Ben, look at that part of the fence. You haven't done it rightly. Do it again or Aunt Polly will be angry.
Poor Ben sweated in the sun for a long time. When Ben was tired, Tom allowed Billy to whitewash. Billy gave a kite to Tom. When Billy was tired, Johnny got his turn for a pair of marbles. Thus, every boy paid a price to get a chance to whitewash the fence. They came to laugh at Tom, but Tom made them work. By afternoon, the whitewash was over. They whitewashed the fence 3 times. Tom earned a number of playthings. He got 12 marbles, a tin soldier, a dog collar, the handle of a knife, and a big key without a lock. At last, when the whitewash was over, Tom proudly went inside the house and said,
Aunt Polly, may I go out to play now?
How much whitewashing have you done?
All of it. I have finished the whitewash.
What? Finished? Let me see.
Aunt Polly went outside. She was really surprised. The whole fence was nicely whitewashed.
Well, Tom, your work is excellent. Now you can go and play. Come back home early.
Aunt Polly took out the best apple from the basket and gave it to Tom.
ચાલો હવે તેની એક્સરસાઇઝ જુઓ. એક્સરસાઇઝ. Underline the words with different meaning. Exercise. Fill in the blanks using the forms of the word groups given below. Exercise. Answer these questions. મિત્રો, તમે The Art of Whitewashing સ્ટોરીને આધારે આ બધી જ એક્સરસાઇઝીસ કમ્પ્લીટ કરીને લાવશો ને? વેરી ગુડ. ચાલો હવે પ્રોઝ 3માં કિલર પ્લાન્ટ્સની માહિતી આપવામાં આવેલી છે. આ માહિતીને આપણે ધ્યાનપૂર્વક સાંભળીએ.
Prose. 3. Killer plants. When we go to a garden or a forest, we like to touch plants. They look beautiful, but some plants are dangerous.
Do you know about
Killer plants? The pitcher plant is a killer plant. It grows in the hot parts of Asia. The cover and the rim of the plant are bright red. The plant also produces sweet juice. Insects are attracted to this plant and try to drink the sweet juice. They climb over the rim of this plant. The shape of the rim is like a pitcher. The inside walls of the pitcher are very slippery. The insect falls into the liquid. But the insect does not eat the liquid. The liquid eats the insect. Thus, it becomes the food of the plant. The sundew is another insect-eating plant. The upper part of each leaf is covered with thousands of little hairs. This part produces a liquid. The liquid on the hair looks like dewdrops. These drops are sticky. The insect is stuck to one of the hairs. Soon, all the other hairs start bending. They wrap up the insect inside them. The sticky fluid eats the insect and digests it. It takes about 2 days to complete this job. Once again, the hair opens. Dewdrops are produced. The plant is ready to welcome a new guest.
તો ચાલો હવે તેની એક્સરસાઇઝ જુઓ. એક્સરસાઇઝ. Read these sentences. Write P in the box if the sentence is related to the pitcher plant. Write S if it is related to the sundew plant. તો ચાલો હવે બધા વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો ખડખડાટ હસવા માટે રેડી થઈ જાઓ. આપણે જોઈએ લેટ્સ લાફ.
Let's laugh. What's the difference between morning and evening?
In the morning, teachers scold us at school, and in the evening, parents do the same at home.
તો ચાલો આગળ જોઈએ એક પિતા અને પુત્ર વચ્ચેના સંવાદ.
You must work hard and do something great so that your fame spreads to all the corners of the world.
That's impossible
Why?
because the earth is round.
હવે એક શિક્ષક વિદ્યાર્થીને 17મી સદીના વૈજ્ઞાનિકો વિશે પૂછે છે. જરા સાંભળો. Can you tell me something about the 17th century scientists?
Certainly, ma'am. They are all dead.
ચાલો હવે આપણે મધુ અને સુમંત વચ્ચેની વાતચીત સાંભળીએ. What kind of dog is that? It is a police dog. Well, it doesn't look like a police dog to me. It's in plain clothes. જોયું ને મિત્રો, સુમંત કહે છે કે અત્યારે તેનો કૂતરો સાદા કપડામાં છે. ચાલો હવે જુઓ અહીં શિક્ષક અતુલને શું કહે છે. Today we will study about oxygen. Oxygen was discovered in the year 1773.
But what did people breathe before 1773?
અતુલ પૂછે છે કે જો ઓક્સિજનની શોધ ઈસવીસન 1773માં થઈ હતી તો ત્યાં સુધી લોકો શ્વાસ કેવી રીતે લેતા હતા? હાઉ ફની. ચાલો હવે જુઓ આ પોલીસમેન ટ્રાફિકના નિયમનો ભંગ કરનાર ડ્રાઈવરને શું પૂછે છે.
Why didn't you stop when you saw the zebra crossing?
Such animals should be kept in the zoo, officer.
આ ડ્રાઈવર તો ઝેબ્રા ક્રોસિંગને તે ઝેબ્રા એનિમલ માટેનું ક્રોસિંગ સમજ્યા લાગે છે. ચાલો હવે જુઓ અહીં શિક્ષક જ્હોનને શું પૂછે છે. What is the outer stem of the tree called?
I don't know.
Bark, John, bark.
Bow wow.
તમે સમજ્યા ને મિત્રો? જોન બાર્ક એટલે ભસવું સમજ્યો લાગે છે. અહીં બાર્કનો અર્થ વૃક્ષની બહારની છાલ થાય. ચાલો હવે આગળ જોઈએ રમીલા અને શિક્ષક વચ્ચેના સંવાદ.
Write down the formula for water.
HIJKLMNO.
What nonsense!
But sir, you told us yesterday that the formula for water is H2O.
રમીલા તો પાણીના સૂત્ર H2O ની જગ્યાએ ઇંગ્લિશ આલ્ફાબેટ HIJKLMNO આવું સમજી લાગે છે. હવે જુઓ આ અમર અને દીપુ શું વાત કરે છે.
Deepu, why have you covered your face? Because my papa has told me, don't show me your face if you fail.
મને લાગે છે કે આ દીપુ એક્ઝામમાં ફેલ થયો છે માટે જ તે પિતાની ઇન્સ્ટ્રક્શન મુજબ મોઢું સંતાડી રહ્યો છે. ચાલો હવે આગળ જોઈએ.
A lady went to a ready-made garment store. The man at the counter welcomed her.
Welcome, madam. What would you like to buy?
Can you show me a small bright colored sweater?
Oh, yes. What size?
I have no idea.
What is the age of your child?
No, it is not for a child. I want to buy it as a birthday gift for my dog.
Is it so? Why don't you bring your dog here and try one?
Oh no, I can't do that. I want to give a surprise to my dog. આ બેન તો તેમના પુત્રાને સરપ્રાઈઝ આપવા માંગે છે. ચાલો હવે લેટ્સ લાફની એક્સરસાઇઝ જુઓ. એક્સરસાઇઝ. Here is a list of words and their meanings. They are all mixed up. Make pairs and write them in the box. Exercise. Answer these questions. આ એક્સરસાઇઝ તમારે લેટ્સ લાફને આધારે તમારા શિક્ષકની મદદથી પૂર્ણ કરવાની છે. તો મિત્રો તમે લેટ્સ લાફની આ એક્સરસાઇઝ કમ્પ્લીટ કરશો ને? ચાલો ખૂબ સરસ. તો હવે જરા મને એ કહો તો કે આજે આપણે શેનો અભ્યાસ કર્યો? યસ, આજે આપણે લેટ્સ રીડ મોરની 2 prayers, 2 poems, 3 prose અને લેટ્સ લાફમાં ઘણા બધા જોક્સનો ખૂબ જ મજા સાથે ધ્યાનપૂર્વક અભ્યાસ કર્યો. ફ્રેન્ડ્સ, તમને ઇંગ્લિશ સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ 7 સેમિસ્ટર 2ના ફન ફિલ્ડ એપિસોડ્સ જોવાની અને નવું નવું શીખવાની મજા આવી ને? વેરી ગુડ. હવે તો તમારા બધાની સેમિસ્ટર 2ની પરીક્ષા પણ આવતી હશે. સેમિસ્ટર 2ની એક્ઝામ આપ્યા પછી તો તમે બધા 8th સ્ટાન્ડર્ડમાં આવી જશો, ખરું ને? મિત્રો, તમે જ્યારે 8th સ્ટાન્ડર્ડમાં આવશો ત્યારે પણ આપણે સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ 8ના સેમિસ્ટર 1નો અભ્યાસ કરવા ફરી ચોક્કસ મળીશું. All the very best for your annual exams. Till then, please keep learning and keep reading more. Goodbye all of you.